Welcome to Inside the Huddle. I'm Mike Joseph for the Lafayette Sports Network and GoLeopards.com. Leopards finally coming home to play a game against Colgate, a big one. 2 games left. Obviously, this game prior to the big one over in Bethlehem next weekend. But Lafayette's got to get back on track. And I know they're probably out of the Patriot League championship right now with 2 losses. But they need to find a way to go into the offseason with good play. Not only good play from their defense stopping the run, which we're not going to talk about today, but we are going to talk about ways to get the ball out of the hands of the young quarterback a little quicker. Today, right now, Lafayette's looking at 42 sacks on the season. That is way too much, and I always talk about not so much the sacks, but the hits and the hurries, and we talked about that a couple weeks ago. They are taking their toll on a young quarterback. So let's look at things that we can do, screen and draw. So first let's talk about screen, ways they can set things up for, say, maybe Michael Hayes, who's probably one of the best screen guys in the game right now, and also Selwyn Simpson. These 2 guys here catch a lot of screens. They got to do more of that type of stuff. So if you set something up right here, you see the Colgate defense. This is a defense that gives up a lot of yards passing and a lot of yards running. But if you want to slow down this rush up front, the way to do that is to make sure that they're thinking about screen and draw. And one way to do that is to maybe set up, you run your little inside zone play here, roll the pocket a little bit out to the right, and then bring that screen back. So the tackle takes this backer upfield, the nose and the center set, bring the nose upfield and then escape. So you get 2 or 3 guys out in front. So roll right, throw back, maybe hit Michael Hayes on a screen back here. You get Julius Young, who's a deep threat, to get that corner and that safety out of the box. On the backside, you bring Gillette across and you basically dig those guys out. So these linebackers are going to have a tough time protecting against the run and then also being able to play the screen. So you got to pick on these guys inside. Make sure that these linemen get up the field. If they retrace their steps, maybe it's too late to get a guy like Selwyn Simpson or Michael Hayes. So that's one way you can look at it. If you look at maybe running a draw, and Lafayette did this so well last year, again, bringing people up the field, making sure they get up the field, the nose and the center. The nose is taken care of by the left guard and center right here. They're working their way up to the backer. You can run it whether you run quarterback draw. We saw that a lot a couple years ago from Coach Garrett's offense. But I think a guy like here, Sean Davis, can run that quarterback draw, or you just set it and allow guys like Michael Hayes or Selwyn or Sutton to get that ball deep and then get up the field. Again, working that pass rush. All of these guys up front and every defensive lineman in the league is thinking about getting sacks against Lafayette. So one way to slow it down is screen. Another way is draw. Look for guys, maybe even the bubble screen. Joey Gillette out here, boom. Get guys out in front, throw the ball quickly out to the outside, get Gillette up the field. He's a threat with the ball in his hands all the time. So Gillette, Hayes, Selwyn Simpson, all guys that can do that. Even a middle screen, maybe bringing Gillette back inside and releasing linemen in front. Slow down the pass rush. Take that pressure off of Sean Davis. Move the football with those long handoffs, the screens and the draws. A win this weekend against Colgate.